Right, in today's video, I've got Cali Campers 10% discount, Car Insulation UK 10% discount, and I've got Evolution Detailing in New Milton 15% discount. I'll give you all the details later on in the video. So today, I'm at Cali Campers in New Milton, and I'm going to start the van conversion on Spencer. So why have I come here? Well, Cali Campers is the largest supplier of transporter parts in the UK. So I'm very excited about today's video. This is going to be the first time you see me actually doing some work. And believe me, if I can do this, anyone can do this. I am useless when it comes to doing anything with a van. But the guys at Cali Campers do know what they're doing. So if I get stuck, they can give me a hand. Also, if I need anything, these guys will have it here. So what's been done to the T4 so far? Well, bought the van, it was just a basic empty van, cleared out all the plywood floor and walls that were in the back, cleaned everything, sanded bits down and put a little bit of hammerite down. Then I put the sound deadening silent coat down on the floor. Then I put the Dodo mat, which is the soundproofing, over the top of that. Then the floor went down with lino, and then the new carpeted walls went in, but behind them it was insulated, and I put in a vapor barrier. So that's where we're at so far. As you can see, I've started making some furniture, but today is all going to be about soundproofing and insulation. So what we're going to do today is soundproof and insulate the front cab area of the van. So that means seats out, including the seat bases, the VanX center console out, gear stick surround coming out, the plastic steps here coming out, the rubber flooring mat has to go. Then up top here, the headlining is going to have to come out. And then I think we're good to start soundproofing and insulating up front. So why am I sound deadening and insulating the front of the van? Well, I've done the back, I've done everything from these seats backwards. And I figured I might as well put some sound proofing up front. It seems like half a job if I didn't do the whole thing. So it's a lot of extra work, but there you go. Right, so I need to remove this passenger seat, complete with the seat base. So let's have a go at that now. Right, so first up, so I need to loosen off the 4 bolts that hold this to the floor. A bit awkward to reach, but they're tight as well, Jesus. Needs to clean out under here as well. As is always the case, there's one that doesn't want to come out. There we go. Right, so that's all 4 bolts out, so I'm hoping now that this seat just lifts straight out. Right. Oh, it's heavy. Well, it's certainly not light. Right, so I think I need to take out this plastic step next. So let's have a go at that. This looks like, yeah, this just comes straight out. Now, just need to get the driver's seat out. And you can see there, that's what we're left with. Right, now time for the other seat. God, Jesus. And half on tight. And 4. So I'm coming unstuck at one of the first hurdles, which is how to get this gear stick off. I thought it just unscrewed. It feels like it unscrews, but yeah, not convinced this is working. I'll come back to that. So next up is removing this VanLifeuk cup holder, which should just be 2 screws, I think. And this should be the second. I'm hoping now that this just lifts straight out. There we go. And as I've just seen, I'm going to need to take that bit of bottom console out as well. And these just unscrew from here, hopefully. So I'm not entirely sure how this bit of trim comes off of here. And what I don't want to do is break it. So I might be asking for some of Fred's expertise in a minute. Stuck already, so I need to get Fred's help. Fred works here at Cali Campers, and what he doesn't know about T4s isn't worth knowing. Right, so Fred, how do I get rid of the handbrake trim that I don't want to break?
Quite easy really, once you know, it's alright. Handbrakes on, top half of the handbrakes on 2 little clips under here.
Right, okay.
I'll just gently spread, like that. If you spread them nicely at the front, and then the back just slides off in a forward motion. And then this part, there's a clip on this side,
okay,
and a clip on this side, usually broken, you'll see. But again, just a gentle bit of tension from the front, and then work your way around, and a bit of tension from the back, slidey off like that. Now you see, clip, and a clip.
Oh, so mine aren't broken?
No, yours aren't broken.
Excellent.
Very rare.
Thank you very much.
Obviously untwist that all the way until it's loose.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I usually just pull this edging back over so that you can see it. That comes off.
Bingo.
And then in here, almost push fit onto the floor with two clips. Now, if you're gentle, you can normally get them off. nicely. Most of the time the two inner clips are already broken.
Now, do you know which way?
Bingo, I can get it off without breaking the two inner clips.
Hey, now, but you know which way this goes back on? Right.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Because that isn't a square shape. As you can see, it's taller this side,
yeah.
this side. You
So
also get an arrow on there.
So the taller end goes what, to the up to the
this side.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes, because I can see on the bottom.
You can only get it sort of one way because of the two clips, and the clips clip in here and here. So to get it back on, you just drop it on and clip it in. Obviously, I'm going to clean all this up first and make sure it seats nicely, but yeah.
Brilliant. See, this is why I come here, because this could have taken me all day. Right, so now I'll unscrew this piece here, and then where else is this attached? Let's have a look. So is that going to come straight out, or is this attached further up? Further up here, isn't it?
So you got one there, one there,
one here,
and
one.
Usually one in the bottom of the glove box, which holds up. Sort of, it comes through up here, so you have to go in through the glove box and undo that one.
Okay. God, that's tight. Right. This can unscrew from here.
Yeah, so we pop these two screws out. Might make it a little bit easier when it comes to taking out the carpet.
See, there's a screw here in the glove box that I need to loosen off. Got it? Do you want me to do it from the side? Right, so that's the bottom screw taken out of there. While I'm here, I've noticed that I don't have a glove box light. I couldn't say that then. So yeah, I might need to pick one of them up. Right, so will this just come away now? Let's just pull out. Bingo. Oh man, look at that.
The usual T4 parking.
Oh look. £1 for parking tickets and £1.
And there you go. Robin Hood service station. In 2001, you could get 32 litres of diesel for £25.
25 quid, look at that.
Don't even get 15 litres for that anymore.
What else have we got back here? Is this a Travis Perkins?
When was that dated to? 2001 again. Someone like to hide their receipts.
Yeah.
It's in pretty immaculate condition there.
Something else I've just noticed is this seems to be stuck down, but I'm not convinced that it's everywhere. I think it's just been stuck down at this edge here, hopefully anyway. Right, so we've removed some of these little clips that were just up in the bottom corner here and under there. So hopefully now this rubber mat will just lift out nice and easy. So there we go, that's the rubber floor mat out, and I'm glad we've done that now. Just down here it's wet. And I think I know where the water's coming from, so that's going to be on my list of repairs. So why is it wet? Well, I think what it is that just here the water's getting in and running down the inside of the screen, or it's coming in through here and running down. If I don't see to that soon, then that'll just start to rust. So yeah, it was a good idea doing this now. So I really need to tidy this up, sweep this out a bit really, I think. This just looks horrible. And there's years and years of dirt in here. So next up we need to take the headlining out, which means removing the sun visors and the side trim. So first off, it's going to be taking these handles off. Here I can see there's a screw. That does not want to come off. Right, let's see if we can get this out. So much easier with one of those. One handle. Now it looks like there's a screw up here. Another little screw just here that needs to come out. Right, next up I think it's got to be to take off these sun visors.
12 seconds later.
Right, there's that. I don't want to lose any of these little screws. So now, just this handle, I'm guessing. So this has got two little covers. Looks like I can get the screwdriver in here. Almost there. It feels like we're there we go. I just got this, which is from an old alarm system, which has long been disconnected. And there we go. Another bit of trim out. So now all I've got to do is the same thing on this side. So that's going to need to come out for starters. So the headlining looks like it's held in with these little plastic clips here, and I'm guessing that they just have an Allen key and they turn, so let's give that a try. Right, so it seems to just You can see there, this is just like it's a little plastic lug. One down. God knows how many more to go. So these are quite fiddly, and they don't all want to come out. And there's also some screws holding this in, from the looks of things. So I need to take these out as well. See here, I've just starting to loosen it. Hopefully in a minute that'll come away. And annoyingly, that's the wrong one. I didn't need that one. What's this one? And another one.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Right, so I was taking this all apart to insulate the roof, and what I had forgotten is that when I did the insulation in the back here, I also did it in the front above my head. So that's already been done. Which is a bit of a pain because it's taken me a little while to strip this all apart, but there you go. Means all I need to do now is the floor. So there we go, time to put this back together again. Not like it was a ball ache to take apart or anything. Well, I'm not sure what's worse. The fact that this doesn't want to fit, or the fact that I'm getting no enjoyment from this job whatsoever. But there we go. I will make it fit. Oh, no, I know what's worse. It's the fact that I didn't need to take it off in the first place. Right, so I've decided to take a break from fitting this trim because I'm struggling really. So I thought I would crack on with some of the sound deadening in the front of the van. So this has been sent to us by carinsulation.co.uk. So let's bust this open and have a look and see what we've got. This feels like the sound deadening material because it's quite heavy. Right, so now I'm going to put some of the sound deadening in the front of the van. This has been sent through by carinsulation.co.uk, and this is the Piece Mat 2mm, and I'll just show you how to fit this. You see it's got the silver foil on one side, and then on the other side self-adhesive. And all we're going to do is we're going to put these down all over the floor here, and this will get rid of any sort of road noise and vibration through the cab area. So at the moment this should be sort of quite tinny almost, and hopefully once that sound insulation is down it'll really deaden that. So you can see here, just going to peel the back off of this and stick these down, try and press these in as tight as I can to make sure I've got a nice tight seal. Like I say, just peel that off and just stick them down. I'm not putting these so they're touching, but I'm just going to stick these down over here, sort of fairly close to each other, but I'm certainly going to use all 20 of them. So you can get a roller for these, but I tend to just use my fingers and just try and make sure this pad is stuck to the floor as well as it could be. As I mentioned earlier, I am no expert at any of this at all, but this is really easy to fit. Literally, it's just like putting big stickers on the floor. And even I can do that. Right, I'll just stick some more of this on this side. So you can even cut these. I'll just slice this with a Stanley knife so that I can make it fit in here. There you go, that is the front of the van, all sound deadened. I've used all 20 sheets, and that was, well, really easy to install. So now I'm going to look at what else they've sent us, which is this big silver roll. So let's have a look at that. Right, so this is the glass mat thermal insulation. This comes with a sort of dark backing here that's self-adhesive, and then the silvery stuff on the other side. Now that would be good for in the back of the van, or maybe up on the roof there. It's not going to work down here on the floor for me, because that will then push the rubber mat too high. But I think what I've got down at the moment will be fine. This is going to kill the noise in the front. I've already got some insulation above the headlining there. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to put that down, as I say, because I'm just not going to get the rubber mat back in place. It will just be too thick. But that stuff will be very good for in the back, and I'm going to keep it and possibly use it on another video doing a different part of the van. Excuse the mess. Right, so hopefully now this will just screw back into place. Hopefully, he says. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Now all I've got to get in place is the grab handle at the top here.
A few moments later.
Done. Yes. So you'll see that I didn't cover over this panel here That, I think, is the access to the fuel tank, so I don't really want to cover that just in case we need to get in there at some point. So now I need to get the rubber floor mat back in place, and I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, let's. Hey. All right, now I'll just screw this back into place. Hopefully. Right, so all I've got to do now is fit this cover over the gear stick. I'm thinking this has to go on like this. That seems to be in. Right, so we're starting to get things put back together. Seats are back in. Gear stick cover is back on, although I just need to tighten that at the bottom. VanX cup holders back in. Still need to put the cover over the handbrake, but that's fine, I'll do that in a sec. So yeah, we're getting there. I'll be honest, it's been quite stressful at times. I do wonder how Matt Armstrong can rebuild an entire car when I struggle just putting the bits in the front here back together. But there you go, he's far more talented than I am. Also, I couldn't have done this without Fred's help at Cali Campers. At least if I did, this would have taken me 3 days as opposed to 1. That is everything back together. So for 10% off of anything from Cali Campers, all you need to do is phone 07770 827527 and just say that you've seen the YouTube video and you want 10% off. The sound deadening and insulation is from carinsulation.co.uk. If you use the code JUST4U, JUST, number 4, the letter U, then you'll get 10% off whatever you order. Now I've noticed that I'm missing the the little interior light inside the glove box. So Fred's just going to go and have a look for one now. Right, let's just see how this comes out quickly. So you guys are just based next door to Cali Campers, are you?
Yeah.
Let's see how this comes out. You can see how crap this paintwork is at the moment. And look at that, immediately. Look at that. Actually looks blue. That is very good. So he was just saying that that is the second stage of polishing. He's going to bring back a different polish now and just do the third stage just to bring that up a bit. I'm impressed with that already. I mean, you can see how dull this is. And that just looks like new. And that's not even had the third stage yet. Let's have a look what it's like with this third stage on. That's nuts. That is coming up like absolutely brand new. That is very nice. And so what does it cost for a van this size with you guys?
With the van is 350 pounds to polish the 3-stage and wax it in the end.
And that would take what, a day?
At least 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah, 2 days, yeah.
Oh wow.
With polish with machine.
Very nice. Cool. And you guys are in New Milton, yeah? You're
New
just
Milton, yeah.
just round the corner from Cali Campers.
Yes,
Excellent.
I am.
All right, cheers. Thanks for that.
Thank you very much. Thank
Fred's been in and done his magic. And now I have a little light in there, which will work if I turn the ignition on. But yeah, that is brilliant. Right, so we've got 10% off with Cali Campers. All you need to do is give them a call, mention the YouTube video, ask for your 10% off. There's 10% off with carinsulation.co.uk. All you need to do is use the code JUST4U at checkout. And there's 15% off with Evolution Detailing. If you're down near New Milton, check those guys out. You've seen what they've done with the van. That looked amazing, that little bit. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.